guys, welcome back. I'm doing a book review on Recovered by Jacob Jones, and this is all about his journey into drugs and addiction and out of drugs and addiction and how to live a sustained life. So that's what his ministry is called, Sustained Life. I will link all of his links, but this book really was amazing. I woke up one morning, came downstairs, grabbed my coffee, which I'll drink now, and read this book. Sat on the couch and just read it. It was like so good. The thing that I loved about this book is that he walks you through the addict's mindset, the addict's thought process, and he also addresses to families, like what can a family honestly really do for an addict? Drag them to rehab all the time? Kick them out, shun them? Like, what does tough love look like to an addict? It's amazing. I would recommend this book really to anyone. If you have compassion and empathy, like, this is going to give you tools when you meet people. It also gives you a resource to give to people, and a person who they can go and be inspired by. But I would really recommend this for if you are an addict, former, current. I would recommend this to the family of someone who's an addict. Just give them some inside perspective, because maybe they're not communicating as openly as Jacob is, revealing the thought processes of an addict and really what the key to freedom is. I recommend it to anybody in the care community. So when I say care community, I'm talking about like nurses, counselors, pastors, youth pastors, especially youth pastors, anybody in ministry, prison ministry, any kind of care where you're involved in caring for people. Because I think not only does this give you insight into the addict, a drug addict or an alcoholic, but it gives you insight into how anybody's brain rationalizes an addiction. Even we could apply this same deception to pornography, to gluttony, and not just gluttony on food, but gluttony on anything unhealthy, not just what you're putting in your body, but also what you're viewing, what you're listening to, maybe friends that you're hanging out with, sex addict. Like, it's very simplifies the thought process of someone who is dependent on something that has literally altered their physical makeup. If you look at any kind of addiction or disorder, it's all in the brain, and that is where the Bible says we need to renew our minds. So I think it's very cool to see the story of someone who's been there, done that, and how they got out of it and how they are being sustained, because that's really what, I was reading somewhere that the opposite of addiction is not sobriety necessarily. The opposite of addiction is connection. And I think that Jacob shows that the opposite of addiction here is being sustained by something higher than yourself, higher than anything you can buy on the streets. And it's just really good. It's obviously from a Christian perspective, and I totally recommend. I met Jacob in Peru, and he was one of our squad leaders, and he loved our daughter, and cutest, they were so cute. He taught her how to drink water out of a bottle cap. It takes a village. But he's the real deal, and I think that is one of the other reasons why I'm so recommending this book hardcore, is because I met this guy. It's not just somebody recommended this book to me, and I have no idea if this person's actually still living what they are preaching, but I've seen this guy practice what he preaches. That speaks volumes, to see someone's life in person walking out what he's written about. It's not just I'm trying to make a buck or I'm trying to, be famous, but no, this guy is super humble and really kind, and he has a beautiful fiance. So anyway, I want to give this book away. This is my copy that I read. It might have gotten coffee spilled on it, but that just makes it more authentic. So what you just need to do to enter is just comment on this video, and next week I will pick a winner randomly, and then I'm gonna mail this to you, and you can read it and then pass it on. So that's best thing about resources that are vital is that you read it and you give it away and let that keep going so that more and more people are touched. And if you need another one, you can buy one and support his ministry. So awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, get entered in to win Recovered by Jacob Jones, and connect with him on all of his social medias, which I will list down here. Yay, there is hope for addiction. There is hope. You can live free and you can live sustained in your freedom. So be excited, because there's never a time when it's hopeless. There will never be a time when it's hopeless because of Jesus. Okay, I love you guys.
You've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles and I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and we see it through.